maintenance. We'll
Okay.
get this going. Oh, I think Ant's already on it. So you rock, Ant. So here we go.
All right. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Coach Palmer, the word today is very meaningful for all of us, but especially Coach Palmer and Andrea. The word today is save. First of all, if you're new to the call, thank you so much for joining us, and for our family that meets us every single week morning here. It's always wonderful to see y'all. And the word today is save. Well, Coach Palmer has had to go save another organization within our group, in our company, that have just joined in with us. And then Andrea has jumped in here to save Coach Palmer and to save us. So here we go. We're going to talk about save, and we're going to get it going this morning. As always, it's just such a blessing to see everybody. If you can see behind me, I'm around my desk area right now, and all these people, they save me on a daily basis. This is part of our staff, our support staff, everything around me. So I'm very appreciative of that. So I thought that was appropriate for me to bring them in the picture today to kind of show y'all who saves me on a daily basis. Just quickly, to save is to deliver from danger, rescue from peril, deliver from sin, gain salvation, to keep safe, to protect, to reserve for future use, hold back, store up instead of spending. You know, these are all things that we can associate with in a lot of different things. So I'm a little bit all over the place today with some stuff, but just hang with me. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I think it'll stick to something with you. You know, I'm pretty old. I'm 58, gonna be 59 here in just a few days. So Mighty Mouse. Anybody heard of Mighty Mouse? Mighty Mouse had a famous catchphrase. Here I come to save the day. And I can just say, here I come to save the day. Y'all remember that? That's free. That didn't cost you nothing more. Well, you know, I've decided this morning, let's just saddle up on what Mighty Mouse said, and let's talk about how we can help save the day for others. I also heard a song. It said, if you give a little love, you can get a little love of your own. You know, and in the Bible too, in Matthew 22:39, it simply says, love your neighbor as yourself. So we need to go out and save some folks today, or help save. So how can we save and show love for others that need a helping hand? Well, I've got just a few little ways that I thought of, and I know you guys probably have some more to add to it, but here we go. Let's always smile and be friendly. You know, you guys, when y'all flash those pearly whites at me and Andrea or Brent, all of us, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, it really saves me some mornings. And you know, and to be friendly. And here's another way. Pick up a phone, call a charity today or sometime this week, and just see if you can volunteer. I know one of my favorite times of the year is at Christmas, Salvation Army. When I was at TNT Fireworks, that was one of our big projects that our employees within our company, we all just carved out an entire day to do that. Those kinds of things. That's easy ways to save and help. Donate something. Well, we got a ton of stuff in our homes that we're not using that could literally save an unfortunate individual or family. You know, we just got to stop and help those in need. Comfort those that are grieving. And you know what? This is something I have to tell myself a lot to do. And I think it saves, because it saves me when I'm struggling to have friends that will listen. So you lend your listening ear. You know, and also be very attentive to the people and the friends around you, because you can read body language and you can tell if they have a need, if they have something going on in their life. So call them, check on them, make sure they're good. And I'm going to end with this statement from the Dalai Lama. I don't know if y'all follow the Dalai Lama. I follow him on Twitter. I don't know a whole lot about him, but he says a lot of good things. But I thought this was very applicable to saving others that we need to apply. He said, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion If you want to be happy, guess what? Practice compassion. That's saving others, that's saving ourselves. Anyway, enough about my side of it, Andrea. Looking forward to hearing what you've got to say for us today, and thank you for jumping in and saving Coach Palmer. Looking forward to.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I actually did a whole different word and then realized, oh, it's save. I thought it was safe. But save, I think, really works for me as well. Something I could probably work on. I am a saver. So just guys to know who I am as a person. So this one really hit home, like every aspect of me and every really definition that you can use. So, you know, I love a fat savings account. That's my safety, right? So you're not going to see me investing in a lot of different places. Like I want to hold it right close, right? For better or for worse. I want to help everyone, you know, all the animals out there, all the people out there, like any way I can help, I want to help. I'm a protector. I think about one of the, like a pinnacle moment of my life where I kind of realized that there's different types of people out there. This is going to sound a little crazy, but I was in my very early 20s and I was out one evening and leaving a movie theater and watched a grown man slap a grown woman. And I was probably a little bit smaller than I am now, but equally feisty. And I went in and lost my marbles. And the person I was with was like, oh, it's not our responsibility. You can't. And I'm like, oh no, everything is my responsibility. Like absolutely going to do something about it. And it was in that moment when I looked at the person that I was with and I thought, oh, like everybody doesn't think that way, but it really was like this true, like, I mean, it's been 20, well, we'll just say 20 years. And I see the world completely different because of that moment. Like there's protectors and there's people that save and there's people that are not. And I'll tell you who I respect a little bit more. But you know, in my parenting, I'm the helicopter mom, right? I try not to be, but I'm the mom that hovers over, like a famous family quote. My kids will say, if it costs money, you ask mom. If there's any risk involved, you ask dad, because mom will spend the money if in you know, within reason. But if there's any risk, mom's going to say no, no, no. And sometimes I think, and especially in that instance, saving is smothering. It's stifling, and it's almost not allowing people to live and not living yourself through, you know, through saving. So I think about just this weekend, and Myra, I've got to say thank you. I did go to the TNT website and I found about 39 miles as a crow flies a TNT stand, and I went and I bought my illegal fireworks. I'm one of those, right? They're completely illegal where I live. You're not allowed to put them off, but we'll save that conversation for another day. But I brought them home, right? And now my goal was just to get sparklers because I'm a protector. I'm that helicopter mom. I want to keep my kids safe, right? But then I thought, we don't get fireworks this year. We're going to buy a couple fireworks, right? So I got a kit, whatever. And then when it was time to put them off, I went, I don't think this is safe. I don't think I got to protect my kids. I got to save them. But then I tried to overcome that, and my 11-year-old shot off fireworks. Not a ton, there were nothing crazy, but the joy and the confidence and the growth that he had over something that small, like I'm never going to forget it. So sometimes when we try to save, when we try to protect, we don't let people grow. I'm harming this boy if he doesn't know, one, how to light a lighter, right? Like someday he's probably gonna need it, hopefully only for good reasons, but how to, you know, hold down this and flip that, and you know, how to keep himself safe, not how not to light the house on fire in the process, and himself. And he stepped on a live ember one time, right? He's not going to do that again. He got a little bit too close one time. He's not going to do that again. So he has growth, right? He experienced life a little bit more because I took a step back, and it was a growth moment. It took a little bit from me, but I'll tell you, I'm so grateful, and he's so grateful that I took a step back and let him save himself a little bit. And that was kind of the quote. It says, you save yourself or you remain unsaved. right? So we can step in and we can try to help, but we got to let people experience their own growth. We got to let people experience their own risk. And I just think about, many of you guys on here, we do the same thing, right? And to me, I always live with the path of, you get a good job and you put your head down and you work, and that's what's safe. That's what's going to save your family. That's what's going to make that savings account, all of that. And I had that all taken away. I lost a job. They shut down the whole industry. And I did something risky by getting started in the company that many of us are involved with. And it saved my whole family. So sometimes something that feels risky is absolutely the thing that's going to save you. So I think that's it. Sometimes we just have to allow others to save themselves, right? Step in when you need to, but step back when you need to also. And that lets them grow, lets them have that confidence. And sometimes we need to do that for ourselves too. We got to just take that step out of safety, take a little bit of risk, and save ourselves that way. So I think that's all I had, Myra. Hopefully that was okay. You guys learned a lot about me today, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic, Andrea. Thank you so much. I think that your perspective was spot on. And I do think that one thing about our call that I love so much is hopefully we're bringing more than just one perspective to you guys to help you get through your day. So saying all that to say this, great to see y'all. Happy Monday. Pick up the phone. Let's do something to help save somebody from where they're at if they're in a low place. All right. Y'all have a great day. Love y'all. See you in the morning.
Great call.
Great message.